Welcome to Shadow Empire playthrough. I play on hard difficulty and explain how the game works during the gameplay. If you are new to the series, you don't have to watch all previous episodes, you can watch this one, but if you will like it, then you can go back and link is in the description. If you are new to the Shadow Empire, it's 4x strategy game where you generate procedurally a planet and fight great battles. It's so deep game. During the generation process, you generate the planetology, so how far from the sun your planet is, what are the basic conditions for your planet, then you generate geology, how many mountains, water, what are the seasons, then biosphere, what alien evolved on this planet, then what happened during the planet colonization, and how the economy looked like. But then there was apocalypse, and some bad things happened, and you can see who survived and how the population changed. Maybe they become riders or scavengers like in the Mad Max movies. And then we have final planet overview with rainfalls, atmospheric composition, some dangerous hazards or vegetation levels. All matters in this game, really. That's why you can even check how the life evolved and when. So then, during the gameplay, you can fight with some strange creatures like those guys. Or here, very dangerous animals. Or you can even meet intelligent aliens. But in general, your main goal is to fight with major regimes, which are very strong and can defeat you easily if you are a beginner. But sometimes in the ruins you can find Galactic Republic equipment that is very useful. So I really recommend this great game. And now let's jump to the comments section. Before each episode I answer questions from the community. So let's start with your questions. One person asked why I built 2 supply bases on one single road. Because, according to the common knowledge, supply bases do not stack. That's true. But also it's true that supply base can extend only the used points. So here we are extending 20 and here we are extend 50. So if we check the preview mode from our track station, you can see that we received 1200 track points and we could extend only 20 because this is the distance between track station and the first supply base, but the second supply base could extend up to 50 logistical points. But because the first one extended 20, so we could extend only 30. So we are not stacking. We could extend only up to 50, but the missing 30 was handled by the second supply base. So in this case, they both are contributing. Another person noticed that it's quite risky to use our expensive units and it would be good to have some recon aircraft that are cheaper, and even if we lose them, that will be not a problem. And this is very wise suggestion. We should have also recon aircraft, but I'm not sure if this will be enough metal and industrial points for them in this episode, but maybe in the next one. We will see. There was also a nice discussion regarding the free water. So how the free water is calculated, because it can be interpreted in both ways, like from the zone. So we count population of the zone and all sources of free water, and then we check how much we gather, or maybe it's hex based, and I'm not sure what's the intention, but the reality is that in the stable version 1.27 it's hex based. So if we check here, I have 5000 population according to the rules. From lakes we can get 2,500, and that's why in this zone we are getting 1250, so half of the maximum. If I will now go to this asset and do some tests, so I for example close this asset, let's do it, and let's play next round and see what will happen. Okay, we are in the next round. And here you can see this asset is closed. The amount of population didn't change because I am not firing the public workers, and the amount of water that I am receiving is 50. And it's 50 because we have heal well hex perk. So this hex perk is giving us 50 water. So without this asset we will have 0. So in my opinion, if the water collection would work zone based, then we should have some free water. But it looks like it's completely asset based, and you extract water in the assets where you have population or workers. There were also other comments. I will try to cover some of them during the episode. Thank you very much. Okay, let's start with the surprise that we have experienced last episode. Here we have a breach into our empire and we need to deal with them. I will call our recon buggies to check who they are So it's quite weak unit of enemies, but I don't want to fight them because Azonia is enemy of our enemy, so a kind of friend, even if they don't know about it yet. I will make a space to let them escape, control the mountains, but block access to our regime. Headquarters move to the city, just in case. Machine guns come closer, motorcycles maybe stay here, just in case. And you here. So now it should be safe. Here we will stay and do nothing. Maybe even infantry can help to protect the airbase. So let's do it. And speaking of the airbase, we can see that they have finished the level 1, but we need level 2 for our new version of tactical bombers that can destroy tanks. So construct logistics airbase level 2, but we need 2,400 workers.
Copy that.
So this might be a problem. So let's check. We don't have 5,000, we have 2,700. Let's check other assets in this zone. And you can see that we have 2,000 workers in the recycling facility. I will disable this building for 1 or maybe 2 rounds. And this way it's not as bad as it was. Still not enough workers. Enable logistics. You can see that here there are no current logistics, so I'm not able to send any colonists because of that. Which means that we also should fix our logistics a bit. So go to the preview mode, hide units, and there are some problems. First of all, here we don't need so many points going to the metal mine. So enable traffic signs mode and block everything except the pull points. So now only the requested points will go there. Here we don't block anything because this will be our front line. Here we can block everything except pull points. And in the north the same. So I would like to redirect everything this way. What else we can do? No blockades here. Here everything fine. Here, this is nearly depleted recycling facility. We have around 100 scavenging points here and 800 workers still. I don't like this. Let's disable this building. So we should free 700 workers and keep only 100 to maintain. Because I would like to disband it in future to retrieve the machinery and metal, but I need political power, so I cannot do it now. Let's check other places. Here we don't need this blockade, so this will be our second front line to the east. And I would like to clear all custom pull points, so if I click anywhere, I can simply clear using this button all custom pull points. Okay, let's turn off the preview mode and jump to the Great Marina zone where we have our airbase. They don't have problem with workers. Here is all good, no attention needed. Now jump to the Hollister. We have more workers than jobs, so we can check if we can speed up some buildings. For example, hospital. Let's change to 100%. We have enough workers. Food production 100% and the metal mine 100%. So all good. Let's jump to Flint, check what they are building. Ice mine community. You can see they are building ice mine because, as I expected, they would like to have water to convert it to the luxuries, to attract free folks, or simply to sell it. So very good. Let's check assets. We have finalized the track station level 4 and solar panels full production speed. So regarding the rare metals, if we check in the preview, you can see that next round we will still end up with 166 because we have scavenging facilities that produce rare metals in few zones. So we should cover more or less the consumption and no need to decrease right now. And prairie, here they don't build anything. This is weird, I would say, because they still have 2 quality of life assets disabled. And this is 75%. And how many workers do we have? Maybe I can increase this to 100%, but those 2 quality of life assets, we have enough population. You can see there is plenty of population. So this is not population problem. And this is a food problem. So they don't have private assets that are able to satisfy their food consumption because they need 143 private food. And currently they have 0 and the production is 28. But the problem is why they are not building other private assets that will give them food. That is strange because they have 700 credits. I collected to them 700 public credits that they can use, so they have more than 1400 to build something. This is very strange, and I have some idea. We are allowing the emergency food, so they feel safe because we are giving them for free the food. My assumption is that if I will stop giving them emergency food, they will start building their own assets. But this is only my theory, but you know, few rounds and they are building nothing. Let's change this. Because something is wrong. I will disallow emergency food. Also, you can see that they earn 8 in private sector and 7 in public. So I will change it to 9, but I will decrease this to 20. Colonies sign up 0, and this can be 0 because we don't use a fixed amount of workers. I hope that this will help in few rounds to wake up them. We will check. Okay, maybe some decisions. In Prairie, we discovered a private technological laboratory, so we can scrap it and get 41 political power, or we can ask the scientists to share their work with us and receive 100 research bonus points. So I would like to ask them to share the knowledge, because also our people will be happy. But I will do this later, because this is positive, and let's double check other decisions. For example, this one can be negative, because a group of 300 troops has decided to leave Prairie and join Bannerford. So we have peace with Bannerford on the south. And I don't want to have any problems with this minor regime because they have strong forces and we have peace. The only peace on the planet. So they would like to stop my soldiers joining other regime, or I can let them go. Those guys will be happy, but some of our leaders will be unhappy. But I will select this option because I don't want to have problems with those guys.
Roger that.
Also, in national decisions, there is a new demand that we should go to war with Bannerford. So also, this is the only piece I cannot go to war. I refuse.
Copy that.
But you can see they are unhappy because of that. So now I need this decision to make them happy. And also 5 to commerce. So let's do it. Especially Sympakins like this decision. And now Military Research Council objective. I will continue the advanced sensors. We have 43% progress, so let's continue. Let's first check our dashboard. Popularity fine, word score fine, minus 500 credits. Economic Council, 64% of volcanic energy tapping, but the discovery is going quite slow because we have focus, and I would like to have this discovery because, as you know, we can discover only deep core mining because we have focus on machinery. So if we go to the Economic Council, you can see we have focus on machinery and there is only one technology left, but sadly we have penalty minus 66% because of the focus. So it's going slow. Also, he's unhappy. So this is not very effective use of bureaucratic points, but I need deep core mining to have fuel. RPG, infantry army, advanced sensors, anti-tank gun will be next round. Conventional gun, 11%, very good. And Air Force will do a discovery. Okay, check our urgent issues, some supply issues. Sazonis 13 relation, lower and lower each round. We have fixed the problem with administrative strain. We have only a strain in the Hollister 20. So the changes we did last episode were effective. Demands, we have no demands. And in factions, our main party love us, happiness 100. Those guys are quite upset because of the rejected decisions, but I hope they will somehow survive. We need to give them something like zone or maybe some command for a brigade. Popular Union could be better, and Equality Party is very good. Nice. So the problem is that we have the crisis of egoism period, so the relation will drop each round, and most problematic are those who are not in any faction. Sadly, our interior decreased the relation, and also Jiggins impacted her, so she slowly will improve because of the gifts that we gave her, but the natural relation point is 65, which is worrying. Sadly, she only likes militia. So I don't know. Normally I would dismiss her, but capability 4, I would like to keep her, and also 100 leadership, so maybe she will improve. The best would be to have new chief of militia. Maybe later we will find somebody. And this guy is to replace, sadly, he is not good economic council, so he's slowing down the research. So the goal is to collect some political power, to have also foreign council, and to deal diplomatically with some of those regimes, and maybe peace with Azonia. We will see. So we can play 2 send spy cards to train our secret service, because last round she improved by 6 levels. She could improve more, but still I think it's good. So 18. From 20 she can fully use this statistic, because below 20 we cannot add the full war score to the final number, but it's proportionally decreased. So it's good to have 20 or more in any skills to fully utilize statistics. But okay, let's send some spies. 1 to Nopet.
Order acknowledged.
Failure. Maybe try once again.
Order acknowledged.
Failure. But she got 42 experience, so next round we expect some improvements. So decisions. The only way to increase the relation with our interior would be to increase the foundings, but I don't want to mess with that currently, because others will be unhappy. So keep it as it is. No changes.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, enable minimap. Let's check northeast. Maybe militia can do something with those guys. Can we surround them? No. Let's check what they will do next round. Here I will stay. Here nobody appeared. Strange silence, I would say. Maybe we can slowly probe what is there and go back. And those guys, let's do some recon and go back. I need to extend a bit this road to go farther. This will be over desert, so quite expensive. Or here, 72, 80, but maybe not now. I don't want to expand too far, and I need industrial points, because how many we have? 500, so we have quite a lot. I will go here, the mountains. You can also do some recon and go back. And militia go here and hide in the mountains, and you check maybe. Oh, I don't want to go too far, because this is Topocean territory. We need to have units here to do some recon and warn us just in case. So militia, let's go this way, and we need to put them somewhere here. We need better logistics, and in general, if we zoom out, we have 2 options to have logistics. We can go from this road and connect here, but this connection will be expensive, because still there is 1 hex of mountains. Or we can extend the road here, add some supply base, and try to connect with this road here, because we already will utilize this longer road and no mountains. So I will build this road maybe up to here and check logistics. They have some points, but could have more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I will build a supply base.
Roger that.
To extend the points, because here also we are building track station level 2 and in future level 3. By the way, we need to have full speed of that construction. Do we have anything decreased? No. Okay, so now let's check our assets, and in the preview we can check. Oh, there are some yellow numbers, so sadly we need to decrease something. Probably the supply base could be decreased to 25 and the track station to 50. Now it's fine, because we need to build them, but they are not critical currently. Maybe even if we need the fuel, it will be good to sell something. So maybe you are right. Instead of selling the rare metals that we are needing currently, I would sell, you can see, 138 fuel for nearly 4,000 credits. So it was a mistake that I sold rare metals recently. You can see. So thanks for your comments. We can have more money. Let's use this opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Now we have 7,000 credits. Rico will be happy. Now maybe some frontline operations here. I have noticed that those units are not upgraded. You can see they have old models. So this is bad. I will even move them north to the green area. Even tanks. Put you two. Militia should capture the mountains and simply keep them. Maybe even move 1 hex back. Even 2. let them come closer. It will be easier for our logistics. And I would like to upgrade those guys. So next round we need more logistical points here. So I will create even 500 custom pull points here for upgrades. Maybe even now we can try to do some upgrades. So mass upgrade to the guards. This is our new model. In this, even in SHQ, upgrade everywhere where possible. So soldiers for 2 guards, mass upgrade. Okay, nearly 3000 soldiers upgraded. And I saw somewhere, old version of machine guns. So mass upgrade everywhere, 0 gun 4.
Yes, sir.
Nobody upgraded. Even the tanks, because this is experienced tank. I would like to have better version of tank to not risk losing them. But I will have a problem with industrial points. So let's double check the assets. Of course. So the hospital need to wait 50%. No, now should be fine. Now let's jump near the Sozonis. Here I don't plan any actions. We wait for their movements. And mutants. We need to capture this hex. And there was a discussion in the comments that the mutants are weak. Okay, maybe they don't have best stats, but 110 hit points. And they have here 38 units in this hex. So even if they are weaker, they are well entrenched. So for example, they have 100 entrenchment, which means that the hit points in the battle for this subunit will double. So if I will move and try to attack, you can see 1-to-1, plus 81 entrenchment on average. And also they have some experience, so it's not so easy. And we need to have proper units to deal with them. So this unit have defensive posture, but we have here tanks. And here we have also the old models. And we should upgrade them before fighting, because now the field testing is going to the old models. So only this unit have new models, but they have defensive posture, but still we'll try. 6-to-1 is good enough because we have also tanks. So you can see minus 30 because of the posture, but tanks don't have the posture. Defense does not affect vehicles. Let's try.
Advancing.
And we have Bonnie, good commander. Maybe it would be good
No
enough.
harm? Yeah, right.
Yes. And now this unit, no, I need them to upgrade later. So the brown unit will enter this hex because they can do it for free. 0 action points because they were attending the battle. That's why they already paid the cost of entering this hex. And we have finally reached the relic database. A semi-intact basement with some functioning computers. There is a plenty to scavenge here for our researchers. Research bonus points plus 200. Very good. It should help a lot. And probably that was their hidden capital, so now they will be weaker, in my opinion. We reach our goal. Now no need to attack them. We need to only secure the borders. So you guys will go here and capture the sand. You can see that I am hiding in the sand because I don't know if the mega tanks will appear from nowhere. And you guys, let's protect this. And here also, we can even get this hex and go back. Those buggies, maybe they can help to protect, for example, this part, or simply we'll keep desert end. Let's hope mutants will go north a bit. Okay, let's check here. This is quite risky, because if they will concentrate too many forces and they will make breakthrough, they can capture our airbase. That would be bad. And we have here only command units, 300 soldiers and 500 guards. So not good. You know what? Let's jump to the SHQ. By clicking in the banner, we jump to the capital. Oh, we have some militia here. So S on the keyboard and move them here. And this militia. M on the keyboard for move. And in SHQ, what we have here? We have 600 guards. So they will be sent as replacements. But I need to check how much we need. In the models, in the version 4, you can see nearly 6,000 soldiers. So 60 subunits. That's bad. So we need to buy more. Not 6, but 60. Okay. But I cannot buy too much because we have assets. And in the assets, I can see that we can spend only 9 industrial points to not affect the buildings. Yeah, because this is the difference between those two numbers, and it means only 9 industrial points. So I can buy for only 1 subunit. Let's check if the calculations are correct. Produce, and now you can see those two numbers are equal, and we don't have any yellow numbers in the preview. 1 point more and there will be yellow numbers somewhere. So as I said, if they will make a bridge here, it will be problem. Let's do recon using our aircraft.
Birds are in the sky.
Oh,
Whiskey Tango
we were
Foxtrot.
hit by one of their unit, which will decrease the readiness, 77. But we did some recon. So you can see they have concentric bonus. They have many units. In this hex, it will be possible to do some problems. Maybe I should attack them. But they have 50 readiness and here 100 readiness. But rather those guys will not attack. Okay, let's try to attack those guys.
On the way.
Just in case. I don't want to have any
Foxtrot.
surprises. So now, so they have 100 readiness. You are telling me they have 100. This is their real number. Maybe you have better recon now. So this is very risky. Maybe they will attack this unit, because here we have machine guns, and normal unit. You know what? I will give them, from the stratagems, I will give them militia and propagandist. This is a support unit. Let's do it. That can help them.
Sir, yes, sir.
So the unit appeared here. This is a guy that will spread the propaganda. It's quite good because to 5 units, and if any units will try to retreat, he has 75% to convince them to ignore the retreat and stay and fight. So the propagandist can help them to stay longer and fight. Okay, let's play next round. Oh, more units appeared in the mountains. They are fighting some neutral units, but probably without success. Or we don't have recon. Azonia retreated, very good. They don't want to come closer. Sozonis came closer. Okay, we lost 200 infantry, probably militia. And very good, we have new model of anti-tank gun and guided RPGs discovered. And guys, we have discovered deep core mining, our dream technology, which can extract fuel from the core of the planet. Let's jump right into this situation. You can see, read this. This is an expensive and complicated idea, but if you see no other way to get fuel, it might be worthwhile. The idea is basically to dig a very deep hole and harness the gases that would escape corewards deep below the surface. Sorry for my English, guys. Oh, and he finally belonged to some faction, and he is even a leader of a faction. That might help us, because if we fulfill demands and what they want, he might be happy. Okay, so many interesting topics, and now we can maybe focus on the research of volcanic energy tapping to finalize it, and then quickly jump to the fuel. Very good. So let's call him. Probably I need to tell him
Copy that.
that no discovery focus.
Copy that.
Yeah. So now he will try to discover any technology that has this blue label and not focusing only on this tree, because here we discovered everything and now we need to research. So volcanic will be first. We need to change the priorities, how much we can spend. 75%, it's nearly 100 bureaucratic, so it's okay. So we need to reverse the priorities. Keep this as it is, and here we need to switch to 75-25. So we focus on research and also we do discovery, but we are not losing this way any points. Confirm.
Copy that.
New organization option. Oh, they are reading our minds. Okay, so we'll add this council.
Sir, yes, sir.
According to your suggestions that diplomacy is an option here still. Very interesting round. Please notice that we are losing only 21 rare metals. So our solar panels production should go well, but we need to buy more machinery. So let's do some trading. Last round we have robbed traders for half of their money, so now we can give them back something. I would buy 3 machines
Yes, sir.
and 2 high-tech,
Yes,
just
sir.
in case for future. And let's check the prices. You can see that last round our selling really impacted the prices, but we could make a very good deal because it was the highest price ever. So thank you very much for your comments. And now let's check our new anti-tank design. So 106 structural design, so above average, but the weapon and armor design is bad. So next iteration should be soon, but I would like to have some field testing first. 787 should be enough to give us some protection. So now we need to use them in action. Let's go to the front line, and we need our anti-tank guns somewhere here because they have their tanks quite close. So currently, if I would rise a formation, you can see that there is anti-tank battalion, 80 pieces of equipment. This is quite expensive and it will be one slow battalion. I would like to have something better and more advanced and also faster. So how to do it? I would like to use independent machine gun battalions as a base for our new formation type. And for that we need to call our staff council and use the customized points that we were collecting for many turns, and now we can use them. So let's call staff council and let's customize some formations, but I don't want to customize the independent machine gun battalion, but independent motorized machine gun battalion, because I need fast formation type. I will add to this motorized battalion anti-tank gun component, let's say 30 anti-tank guns, and they now will be also motorized. I will rename them to motorized anti-tank machine guns. And now this battalion can be upgraded using the unit administration upgrade button. And I will select the last one, so motorized anti-tank machine gun battalion. And you can see that we have here machine guns, transport and anti-tank guns. I have upgraded, which means that we changed their table of organization and equipment, and we are missing 8 trucks and 3 anti-tank guns, which means that now using the replenish troops we can buy the missing equipment. So I would like to buy 30 anti-tank guns and also the transportation, so 80 trucks. And now we can see we change the icon to truck. It means that we are motorized and we can move fast. We can do the same with this unit because this is the closest machine gun battalion that we have. I will move them here, do the upgrade, but I will not buy the equipment because we are low on the industrial points and I don't want to affect our constructions. Because if we can check in the reports construction overview, you can see that we have quite few ongoing construction types and the progress is quite limited because of lack of workers or reduce the construction speed. For sure, I would like to increase the hospital. So let's jump there. And we have 50% construction speed. So I would like to double check if we can do this. It was in Hollister. If we change to 100%, no, we cannot because it will be yellow, even 75%. So we need to keep it as 50%. Yeah, so you can see we have only 20 industrial points left. Let's go back to the front line. That's why we cannot buy anything this round. So the other element I would like to change is to finally reassign the borders of Pepelo Ruins. Let's hide units to also include the metal mine and this supply base. So let's click Z on the keyboard and reassign those fields. Maybe we can also include this Free Folk Town here, and this is also included. In general, if we are lazy, we can speed up the zone painting process, so we can only draw a straight line up to some border, and now all the remaining part next round will be automatically converted to the Pepelio Ruins. We can even go to the strategic map, switch to zones, and select Pepelio Ruins, and you can see we draw a straight line, and the cutted part will be next round converted to Pepelio Ruins. So this is quite convenient way how to convert a bigger area without manually clicking all hexes. And by doing that, we have changed the requirement for the public jobs. But we have many colonists, so we can now transfer the missing 2200 using the colonize option.
Copy that.
So now we have exactly as much as we need. By the way, I have noticed that we have a wrong hiring policy. We are hiring till 0. So this is to change next round. Okay, so now let's go to the polyester zone. Here we have enough workers. And also I have noticed that we are close to the next level requirement. So we could soon upgrade our city level. But before we will do this, we need to fix the quality of life issue, which means we need to wait some time. Here, Great Marina. It's great that we have a comments section under our videos because we can learn together. So one of the comment was that we are requiring in this hex only 6 air points, but we are producing 80. So we don't need to produce so many, so we don't need to engage workers here. We can easily decrease the production speed to 25%, which means that we will produce 1/4 of the current value, so it's still 20 air-based points, and we need only 6. So this way we can reduce the amount of workers by 75% in this zone, and we don't need to pay them. But also here I see this hire till 0 policy. Something is wrong with that. I don't remember I changed that. Okay, so let's check the decisions. And here you can see we cannot make this decision because we don't have even one political power. So probably our secretary will decide. But for me, all options are fine. I would rather prefer enforcement, but if they will choose meritocracy, no problem. And for model design, maybe we should continue the mechanized artillery to unlock the rocket launchers. So let's continue.
Affirmative.
Okay, so let's enable units. And this frontline situation is suspicious. So I would like to do another recon here.
Birds are in the sky. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Okay, so they have bring the anti-aircraft battalion. And also, where is our commander? If we highlight the messages, you can see that the commander, Prudence Reedman, was killed in action during fighting in the front line. I wonder how she managed to be killed. Probably she was flying in that plane. This is very interesting. We have lost one experienced fighter bomber, and also we have lost a commander of aircraft units. Okay, so this recon mission was the worst in our Air Force history, but now we know that our enemies are smart and they don't want to be bombed and do nothing, but they bring some unit that can shut down our aircraft. Very smart. Now we can check. I still don't see this battalion. Maybe it can be also somewhere nearby, because it can have 1 or maybe even 2 hex range. Thankfully they didn't shut down the more experienced one, but the regular one. If I will buy the third one, it should quickly get the experience, but still we have lost industrial points and metal that was used to build them. So now our operations are risky. Maybe I should transfer them to a different airbase next round. So that was bad. They have hold the line posture, but they have all out attack. So let's check other units. It means I need more recon on north probably, to check what they are planning. Those 2 units shouldn't pass our defensive lines, but I need maybe even 2 recon units. Let's fill the gaps. And please notice that it's quite empty here, so the units disappeared somewhere. They are probably... no, they have supply, so they are out of supply. And should we advance west? Maybe slowly we can prepare this operation. I will use our recon units to gain more recon. So let's move a bit closer. For safety, I will put them on the anti-tank gun battalion. And let's check mutants. I will check who is there. 24. But let's attack them. Let's do some experience for buggies. Please notice that they could be effective even in the first round. There was no attack startup modifier for our recon buggies because they have the recon enforced posture, and in the last line we can read no initial attacker penalty. So we are very effective from the first round of the fight. So I can move even here. Maybe even our tanks can help. So they are very weak currently. I will continue and chase them. Probably they will have enough. Yeah. We need to deal with the mutants to unlock this front line. Oh, one hit for our tank. Always there is a risk that we can lose some units, but hopefully no losses. They have here 58 stack points, so probably 58 units or something around. And even the odds are not great, because we are attacking the desert. But if our infantry will attack from two directions, they should have some power, and tanks can be added as a support.
Move it now!
Big battle with mutants. We have lost one unit, but they have lost 16. The red bar means how many they have lost, because there were 2 pages of enemies. Sadly, we have lost one machine gun. Maybe it was not worth it. But our infantry will advance. So maybe now attack from the south.
Advancing. Do no harm? Yeah, right.
Let's do some recon. What we have here? We have some riders. Maybe we can attack, but using the unit that has also buggies. 8 to 1. Let's try. Let's use some ammo on mutants
All clear, sir.
and capture their land. Here I see that they are out of supply, so they cannot receive fuel. I don't want to move them too much. And finally Sozonis appeared, and they have... What is this guy? Tribal Healer. 30% chance to transfer a kill into a retreat. Very good. Also propagandists. They have very good support units. They are weaker than the mutants, so it shouldn't be a big threat to our empire. But I don't have enough forces here. So currently let's keep the status quo and do not attack. Let's jump to our blue unit. We cannot upgrade them because we don't have enough industrial points this round. But they are hiding somewhere, so maybe we can even go north and towards the true enemy. And militia will protect the south. So this unit maybe even can stay here. Let's do some recon. Where they are hiding? Here. There are some units of Torois Republic. So we need to be careful. I can advance a bit here, but I would like to stay in the mountains. We have a bit better logistics because we have extended this road. So let's move here. Where they are hiding? Of course they moved here, some units, so we need to send there some help, but here I don't have enough logistics. Maybe those riders should move back. Here we can use one round without supply, maybe even 2. And you also can go and go back. Nobody is here yet. Okay, here we have lost, so we need to evacuate. Those guys need to help. And we can attack from 2 directions to probe them and risk. Let's do it. Okay, no, only 2 units, no losses. Maybe next round we can repeat this operation. Okay, let's play next round. Oh, they move across the mountains, and here we are surrounded. Accumulation of their forces. Warring. But no losses, which is good. I hope our leaders' relations will survive. We increase administration level. New cards. So let's check this part. What happened here? We are not out of supply, but somebody was trying to do this. Maybe I will move back. No, we were out of supply. We didn't receive anything, even food. So that's why we should refuel even here. So this round I would like to upgrade those units but after the movement. So let's move. And now I would like to upgrade Zero Gun 3, mass upgrade in this OHQ to Zero Gun 4.
Yes, sir.
600 upgraded. And we have Soldiers 4. Yeah, we have Soldiers 4, mass upgrade in this OHQ to the Guards.
Yes, sir.
1300 upgraded. Let's double check if everyone is using new models. It looks like. So now Avengers. Replenish maybe even one Avenger in version 2. And now replace this guy.
Yes, sir.
Maybe even another one. So the last one will be upgraded.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now everyone is using the version 2. So now they are fully upgraded and they can make field testing to the right models, not as before. Because the whole battle here that we did on the south was simply counting towards field testing of the old models, which was bad planning on my side. And now we don't need so many custom pull points here because they were required to do some upgrades. So none. Check if no enemies. Let's jump here. More units from Sazonist territory. Looks like they are preparing for something, but they don't have anything. Mercenaries, nothing more. And the relation is 11. Let's be patient. Mutants. And here Azonia disappeared. We have probably only Turoy's Republic here. We need to be careful. I would like to continue this action with upgrades, but after the movement. So let's buy them anti-tank guns. I wouldn't approach Turoy's without anti-tank guns. Here you can see they can move even up to here, and they have anti-tank guns and zero guns free, so they are quite nice. And how are our airbase? Next round it will be ready. So I will move here. Also recon buggies. And we have captured 1203 folks. Maybe no need to... The front line is here empty and we have locked our units, which is not good. Let's check here the situation. Too many mutants. How many mutants they have? And mountains, which is risky. I will rather move back. I'll move here, this unit here, to the green area to get some fuel. Also those guys probably can go here. And maybe mutants will come closer, and then we can deal with them. Also here, 41 stack points. So let's do some recon in force.
Move it now. All clear, sir.
And push with the infantry. Now we need better recon there. Tanks maybe can be useful, but here. Let's kill the last remaining mutants. One hit.
Do no harm? Yeah, right.
Still, it's risky. Very good. And another tank battalion can deal with those guys.
Do no harm? Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And be ready somewhere here, just in case. We are a bit out of the HQ power, so let's move at headquarters 1 hex closer. Now it's 100. So the metal mine is finally extracting metal, 233. Also governor modifier 33, very good. But the difficulty is minus 30 because of the level ease of mining. So not bad, not bad. But to have second level, we need to have 25,000 people, which is impossible. So the level 1 will stay for a while. Worker-wise, we are fine. So it's starting, so it's stabilizing. Airbase, let's hope they will construct next round. Maybe if we can even enable this scavenging furnace. How much they need? 2,000 workers. And we have 300. So maybe 50% should be fine. So there will be some energy also, because energy is only +7, so it's quite risky. And I noticed that we have disabled recycling, which is bad. We need to activate it to have metal and fuel in our zone. I would like to also upgrade green units, because they are using the old model of infantry. But for that I need more industrial points. So let's check in assets. In Flint we are building solar panels. But because we have no problems with energy currently, I would decrease this to 50%. Thanks to it, we will have more industrial points. So let's preview. 85 is to spend on upgrades if we divide those two numbers. So I can now upgrade those units for 85. Mass upgrade in the green OHQ to guards. 84 mass upgrade.
Yes, sir.
So in this battalion they didn't change, but here they changed. So next round I need to continue. And let's double check the workers. Yeah, we miss some workers. 1300. So I will send them.
Copy that.
So all good here. And let's check decisions. New director for foreign affairs. We don't have good candidates. For sure not Jiggins. But please notice the relation. Also Aries. They are risky. So I have two options. I can wait for the senior and hope that we will have some charisma and diplomacy skills, or we can use somebody who we already have. This guy has suitability rating 40, so it's quite good, but sadly he's level 1, but has quite okay charisma and already 16 levels in diplomacies. As a start, he would be quite good, and then later maybe we can find somebody better. And I don't have enough political power to hire the senior because I need to also play spying cards and do other stuff, so probably I will use him currently because of his skills. So let's do it.
Affirmative.
And I don't change the priorities, so no changes.
Affirmative.
I want to have both kind of cards. Model design, no changes.
Affirmative.
New commander for the first air command. Maybe we can select him. 21 war, air command, why not? But we can see that Jiggins really is looking for a job. But no, Jiggins, stay in the reserve. Fonzie, you will be new commander.
Roger that.
So we have 19 political power, and let's check our stratagems. Here we have not many, but we regenerate. But here you can see that we have collected some stratagem cards, and as you can read in the comments in the previous episode, the more cards you have, the more bureaucratic points you need to pay for the new cards. But also, the more cards you have, the weight of the card is decreasing. So if we go to the reports stratagem generation, you can see that currently for one spy card I had to pay 90 bureaucratic points. And you can see that weight of this card is the highest one. So currently this is the highest probability that I will be able to get sent spy, but also I will pay quite a lot. And the same is happening here. For example, I have many recruit mercenary cards, so the weight is lower, but they are expensive. So currently I have the highest probability to get those two cards. So official gift and zero retirement. And they are the cheapest ones. But if I will collect more of those cards, they will become more expensive. But then that probability also will change. So this is very interesting. But recruit junior for 80 bureaucratic points is not worth it. Currently even it costs 135, but I had 59% to get it. Because each round you are spending that amount of points that you were able to collect from your organizations. And if you don't have enough for the card that was selected, then you have some percentage that you can get the card. So recruit senior 300 and there's low probability to get it. So the suggestion in comments was that we should also scrap the cards that we don't need and use the cards that we need to not keep too many cards that we want in the deck because we are increasing the cost also. I will play some Sand Spy cards. One for Azonia,
Order acknowledged.
Failure, another one for Nopet, and for Turuis,
Order acknowledged.
Failure. But our Veronica is learning, so she has already 20 levels, and next round she will use the experience. Let's maybe scrap, recruit mercenary. I will keep 2, because I don't want to generate more of those cards, but recruit junior, too many. Maybe we can even try to play one junior card and try our luck.
Order received.
Let's check. It's level 2, Abigail, Inventor, and very good alignment with our profile. So maybe useful as a governor or as a scientist. I don't need recruit special ops, but I will keep 2. And in the zones, I don't need expel population. Force relocation may be useful in future. Suppress unrest can be useful. Pillage I can remove 1. Militia project we can scrap. They are quite expensive. And we have 5 cards of this kind. to increase popularity. I don't need so many. You can see it. Let's craft. Commercial brothels. Okay, so it was a zone card, even if I had nation selected. So our rule that the card is generated in the selected tab this time was not true. We have first exception. I would like to scrap more of those cards. I will keep only 2, and here, oh, I can craft another one, so no. Still, I got something in the zones. Democratic Zoo. So now we have library, brothels, and zoo that we can add to some zones, but they are quite expensive. If I have 4 points left, I would like to change priorities for Economic Council to also spend some resources on the economic policies, 15. And I will keep 75 of research, but discovery will decrease. We need to hunt for the improvised industrial points card, because the industrial points are a problem each round. Okay, confirm.
Copy that.
And also Interior Council.
Standing by. Order received.
So here I would like to have 15% for interior policies and 20% for taxation. Even we can have 1% for tariffs. Because as you mentioned in comments, it's good to keep even 1% because there is always a chance that for very little price we can have a stratagem that we can later scrap if we don't need it. But there is always a chance. So I will change it this way, and I need taxation to decrease sales tax and increase income tax.
Order received.
Okay, we have used everything. So jump to this part. So they are retreating, but we have problem with ammunition here. Maybe we need to also move to a safer location where they can replenish their stocks, and here we have enemies, so maybe we can even... no, we cannot cut them. Maybe I will go here. Sadly, they have no zone of control, so they couldn't take this hex and cut them. We need to send somebody there. This militia will go here, and this motorbike here. He will be helping there. Maybe even another motorbike could go and help, because here is nothing that we can do, and we need to move back to the safe positions. They are hungry. What we are doing? We went too far into the mountains, and now we have a problem. This militia, let's double check. Yeah, we can capture the mountains. And you could capture this hex, okay. So this is the gate to their territory. And let's jump to Hollister. And here you can see that we have enough workers and population, but in general, we need to increase the population to have the possibility to upgrade to next level. So let's send some colonies. And also, we would like to decrease their income. So let's check, because they have 6,000 employed people and 4,000 is unemployed. So let's check if adding more unemployed will decrease their income next round. I will send as population 2,800. So all colonies.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Now they have 13,000 and the income is 12. So we could decrease it from 15 to 12 only by sending more population, and instead of increasing the salaries, according to your comments, it's better to decrease their income, and then we don't need to have this never-ending loop where we increase income, and by increasing the income also we are adding more money, because their income is also the salaries spending, and salary spending includes salaries that workers are spending in private economy. So workers, by receiving so high salary, are increasing the income of private economy. This is good to know. Okay, go back to the front line. Probably nothing more we can do. Let's play next round. Oh, where they are going? They really want to be cut from supplies. Finally, some movements. We don't have visibility what Azonia is doing, if they are fighting or not, but oh, they finally attack our units. And I was trying to prepare diplomacy for them. You can see private investment cards appearing, so It's good that we enabled other kind of cards and some diplomacy cards available, but jump to Azonia. They thought that they can capture this and it will hurt us, but we have a road here and a road here, so surprise. But they captured this small asset, so Free Folk Cave. Colonist plus 100. Okay, they have hold the line and probably they had attack. Yeah, let's double check. No, they had defeat in detail, but they have minus 30% to defense. I will use our aircraft. Let's hope they have no anti-aircraft close here and attack those guys. One killed. Let's do some recon.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
We don't know what was the final result, but they should have much worse situation. I can try to attack them. Probably no other option. Even if we have defensive posture, I will even move artillery and attack using this independent unit, motorcycles, and this unit, no. Yeah, from 3 directions.
All clear, sir.
Okay, they retreated. Let's enable logistics. We have quite many. I need to buy machine guns. No other option. One here, maybe even third one, just in case. So this unit also should move back. What we can do, here we have machine guns, so I can move and I need to replenish their losses. So I will buy missing soldiers. Also machine gun. In this battalion we also need to replenish losses. Riders too. We don't have enough logistics, so we have used most of the logistics for those guys. So they are quite weak. I will move them here. This unit is also too weak. Let's move them north. This unit will block their escape. They probably need to move back. The front line will change a bit. You know what? Even we can move and concentrate our forces here. A bit closer to this zone. It was a bad move. I need to be here. And those guys here. So we switch a bit the positions by 1 hex. Some shuffle. And we need some recon here, because we are blind. So Toro is there. Azonia here. Okay, here is the camp. Maybe we can send the green units there. Even take the camp. And this is risky, because here we have our air base. Okay, we are well entrenched here, so it will be not easy. But we have tanks, so what is this posture? Plus 40% infantry and mechanized forces plus 30%. And moral growth plus 100%. This is a very good card. So everyone is going full attack. Probably we need to pull back some units from here instead of fighting mutants. So let's do attack and retreat.
Do no harm? Yeah, right.
And go there. You guys will replace those units. Keep attacking.
All clear, sir.
Very good. This unit can move here. And you can move here. This concentration of mutants, we also can probably attack from north. And maybe from 2 directions.
Move it now. All clear, sir.
And the infantry will go north. Riders will replace them. Everyone is going north. We can attack them.
Move it now. All clear, sir.
Good. And also go north. Here we have our anti-tank guns. And we have also soft, no, we don't have soft defense, only hard defense. But let's check their units. This is not strong unit. This also, normal soldier is quite strong. And those guys. 500. From where they have such high hit points? You can see it, they have heavy combat armor. This is a problem. So I will move our mobile machine guns here to the ruins. It will be better for defense. You need to slowly advance because I cannot motorize you this round. Tanks, we need tanks, but somewhere here. And the other tank here. We have not enough unit. Maybe the mutants will even try to capture some land here. Maybe this unit should go there. Situation is not good. Let's keep the important objects. We should keep the road. Is the airbase ready? Construction finished, but we don't have recruits. So let's jump to Flint. Call Rico.
Roger that.
Maybe we don't need so many colonies currently. Maybe 200 colonies should be enough, but we need 2,500 soldiers. We need soldiers. Public budget can be decreased to 25. And let's keep the flexible option. Confirm.
Roger that.
Hollister can be upgraded to level 2. Let's upgrade them.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Worker striking Great Marina. Yeah, use military
Aye, aye,
force.
sir.
Banner Fort event. We need to keep good relations. We will send military advisors there. Let's do it.
Affirmative.
Because we have not enough soldiers to cover the front line. And another war with Sazonis probably will be soon. 6 political power. Let's check if there is any chance for any diplomacy. Who we can target? Banner Fort. Can we do anything? Offer protection, offer client, difficulties 370, 450. So it's quite far process and major cards. Maybe we can open contact with Azonia. Let's do it.
Affirmative.
Success. Good to finally open contact. Relation increased to 11, but nothing more we can do. Here, there are some enemies, but not very smart ones, because they want to die from starvation. If this is their decision, let it be. Here I'm not sure what to do. Probably I need to escape somewhere. Our motorcycles also can help to do some recon. You will not survive long. Maybe I can send them to the front lines. Even this guy would be helpful, because here no chance for any military operations. Probably one militia could simply protect this road, this hex. So their weight is 180. So here I need 200 custom pull points to transfer them next round. Also this unit could be useful in the front line. Oh, they are appearing, so not good. What we should do? I will try to slowly... Oh, 2 units. I will move back. Militia. And those guys will go there to check. Okay, they are out of supply. We can even move here. Those riders, can we transfer them somewhere strategically? Let's double check. We can transfer them even here. Very good. Good to have additional logistics. No aggressive movements, guys. Let's wait and check what they will do. Here nobody. Here some danger. Let's jump to Pepilio ruins. They are building Dome Farmstads. They need more population. I will send them 1000
Copy that.
population. And here we have recon buggies, quite good ones. But we need to change the posture for the green units, probably, to something more defensive. But we don't have political power, so not yet. But the green units probably should be... Where to send them? I will move here. I wonder what's that unit. Maybe we should be more careful. Okay, let's check assets. Solar panels we can speed up. And Prairie, this building we can speed up. Hollister, they finished hospital, very good. Pipelio, they finished airbase. Here nothing. So the preview, we have some industrial points, but we need them for new units. in future. We need another brigade because the front line is too wide and we have too many gaps to fight like that. This is not good. And what they are doing? I am trying to have peace and they are attacking. So that was a bad round. Let's check prices. No big changes. The positive thing is that we have very positive numbers here. So let's hope no disaster next round. And one more thing, if we jump to Prairie, if we cannot count on their private economy to unlock quality of life, and according to what you suggest in comments, we should more rely on the public quality of life assets. We have already 2, so we have 19, but probably we can build something more. Education, maybe some university. Government, university level 1, we can slowly start this construction here, but it will be at 50% of the speed because we don't need to hurry with that. And where we can think of industrial level 3 in the Flint. How much is the construction? 900, 240. Let's start it.
Roger that.
So now if we preview, we are good, but I will do it with 75% speed. But this will cost us a lot of industrial points. And this is what we don't need currently. So I will reduce to 25% the solar panels to have more industrial next round. So maybe that will be enough to buy something. Okay, let's check. I try to be passive as much as I can. Okay, they escaped. Here is some, they restored supply lines somehow. Azonia, what do you, aircraft. Maybe we need some fighters. They are filling the front line like a flood. They have too many units. So we have reached around 100. As expected, Sazonis declared war. Of course, we need yet another war. Why not? This is annoying. Okay, they develop mechanized artillery to unlock rocket launchers. Some positive information, advanced sensors, so new models will be better in recon. Another positive information, volcanic energy tapping. We can try what are the requirements for this technology. We discovered physical storage. If we research it, we will be able to build different kind of extension for storage of our resources. Some cards, unification. Propose peace. Azonia. Finally some better cards. Okay, so let's check decisions. Now we can see that a crisis occurred at militia headquarters. So once again, we can spend our time and support militia, which will increase the militia profile by 12 points, which will be very helpful for those 2 leaders, because they like militia. It's quite expensive, but I have no other way how to make them happy. So let's do it.
Sir, yes, sir.
Regarding military research, now I will go for guided RPG, because we are developing also RPG brigade in our staff council. And economic council now can focus finally on deep core mining.
Copy that.
And for model design, let's double check. We have Crossbilly. It was even developed recently, but we have also new technologies, because currently this model don't have any technologies. So maybe we can keep it as it is. So the third blueprint, but I will simply do another iteration to implement also the new technologies and maybe have some roles. So now you can see that we have more options here to select, because this is the continuation for the rover design. This is continuation for Crossbilly, and I can still create new design, but each design has its own variations, and the price is always for each variation and for each new design is increasing. So this will be quite cheap option currently, and in one round probably we should have new recon buggy with advanced sensors. Okay, so if we have volcanic energy tapping, we can hide units and maybe build here our asset, because they already built half of the road through mountains. So maybe we can simply connect to their road and it will be win-win because we will increase the logistics towards their territory and also we will have energy from volcano. So let's construct a road, but I will skip desert and I will do it this way for 120, and now 1 hex is quite expensive, but no other option. Okay, great. So now in this hex we have water and also we have volcano. So we can construct from the energy tab volcanic energy plant. But you can see that they need also high technology parts. That's why we were collecting on our high-tech elements. But as you can see, it's 4 rounds, so we need 4 elements, and for level 2 we need 6. So probably we will need to buy more high-tech elements. But let's start the construction. And we convert 200 water into 300 energy. So very good deal.
Roger that.
So if we have this road, we need to prepare logistics. So where we can build track station. Here we have 5 extension points, and in the city we have track station level 5. On dirt road we have range 11 plus 5 from here, so it's 16. So I can count 11 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can build here a track station. Yeah, let's do it.
Roger that.
I don't need this custom pull point marker. And if we are building roads on the south, we can connect this road with the existing roads, so this one, and next round with this one, because we have captured, because here I cannot build the road in this round. Okay, enable units. So if we jump to the capital, we have here construction for solar panels level 4. But if I will have the volcanic energy, I could cancel this construction and get back some resources. So you can see we have some resources, 180 rare, 240 industrial and 2 machinery. But they are here in the zone stock. So they will be used for the constructions in Flint, which is good because we have constructions, and the rest they will be sent to SHQ next round. And here we have finished supply base and we have done farming, and you can see that there is good temperature energy rebate, minus 14 energy. So normally I would pay 28 energy, but because this building is located in the area with 25 degrees, so it's optimal temperature, then we have energy rebate minus 14. So we pay half of the energy price, and you can check in the stats temperature that we are in the area where the temperature is quite good. In Flint it's cold, but here it's 25 degrees. We have rebates thanks to that. Good to know. Let's jump to the front line. So it's a bit messy currently and also quite risky. I need to send machine guns to protect the front line. Also here to avoid any situations like the last round. Those guys, I will not fight them. I will only block. They like to capture our roads, so maybe here I should also rise a formation. So just in case, have 1 machine gun unit here to protect the crossroad if they would like to go south and capture. Here we need to simply block them. I don't want to stay once again between Azonia and Torois, so maybe I will move back. Let's go here, let them fight. Motorbikes and buggies to the airbase. And regarding the airbase, we have airbase level 2. If I use my fighter bombers and I am in the move mode, you can see that the airport hex is highlighted. So instead of strategically transferring them, I can fly there. And this is quite better location because now I will be able to bomb our true enemies instead of wasting ammunition on Azonia, because Azonia need to have manpower to fight Torois, not us. And here we will do some unexpected decisions, because I don't think I have enough forces to advance, and they have their cities somewhere there. Probably I need to switch into the defensive mode. And I have also some plan for tanks. I will change the unit administration, and I will downgrade our first assault infantry brigade to the light infantry brigade. Let's do it. So next round they will move the tanks to the SHQ. I would also disband tanks, also those tanks. I would like to send all tanks back to the SHQ. To next round, maybe form a tank brigade for free. But to do this operation, we would need to set here a request for much more points, maybe even 2000, because the weight of the tank is nearly 100 over the logistical network. So it will be 500, 1000, 1500. So let's preview, but looks like they will send only 1000 here. Maybe I need to move the tanks here. Let's do it, just in case. This unit need to advance towards the front line, but you can see I can move only by 1 hex because I have artillery, which is slowing us down. They have a fully motorized unit and they can move very fast, but we can do also some change to this unit to let them move at least as fast as the infantry. So to do this, I need to simply give them 3 track units, and then they will be not slowed down by the anti-tank guns. So I don't need to motorize the whole battalion. So let's do it. I will buy only 3 units, and it should be enough next round to let them move as machine gun battalion. And now let's check our assets. If we have some problems, we still don't have problems. There is scavenging furnace. We can increase the production to 100 to collect more energy, and university to 75%. No, we cannot. So we will keep 50. And regarding this airbase, same as on the north, we don't need 74 airbase points. We are using 4. Probably we will need maximum 10. So I will decrease it to 50% of the production. Even 25% should be enough in our case. And we can use those workers to something else. So currently workers, we miss only 200. We can send those 200.
Copy that.
And in Hollister, we have much more workers because we do not fire them. So those units will need some replacements next round. And I don't have enough industrial points to do this. Probably I need to go to, because you can see I have only 20 industrial points this round to spend. Maybe the university in Prairie could be decreased to 25. Then we have nearly 60 industrial points to use. So I would like to buy some soldiers for 25 industrial points. 600. Okay, let's check what we can do here. We need to deal with the mutants finally. They are quite weak. 33, 7 readiness, 8 readiness. I can even move the infantry, or even we can use the buggies. They have 38 readiness. Let's attack.
Move it now. All clear, sir.
Very good. Let's do recon. Finish those guys.
Move it now.
Okay, and I will continue. And our buggies can go and help.
All clear, sir.
Yeah, a lot of kills. We need to deal with them. This unit can help.
Move it now. All clear, sir.
Here we have also buggies, so we can attack. Odds are not great, but let's do some fightings.
All clear, sir.
Also here.
All clear, sir.
And here.
All clear, sir.
Okay, here we have another unit that is missing in action. Brown brigade should be north, so maybe those motorbikes can move. Because I have also war with those guys. Too many front lines opened, but let's keep mutants away. Those guys need to go north. Here we have war with Sazonis. Sadly, they attack us, so we need to show them their true place. The healer will not help them.
All clear, sir.
Okay. What is our readiness? Maybe we can even attack this unit, but with help of militia. They have a lot of healers.
All clear, sir.
And now let's continue.
All clear, sir.
Yeah, everyone killed. So I told you, don't attack us. It will be bad day for you, Sazonis. You don't have strong forces. And now this part. We'll keep militia, and here let's capture mountains. Also here we have some recon. Okay, they have some units, but we need to advance north. Also headquarters. I will keep the tanks here, just in case. And here we have better logistics currently because of this nice passage. So we can try to secure the important roads. Maybe this unit, we have two options. Because this is the problematic situation, but I need them probably rather here. And here we cannot do much. I need to recapture the road to have logistics, because you can see they are out of supply. You should hide in the mountains. You should cut their escape path, and I will disband them, well, scrap them.
Yes, sir.
Because they will kill them anyway, and I
Yes,
don't
sir.
want to lose people,
Yes, sir.
and they are too weak. You could be useful, but I don't want to fight with them. And this unit, maybe they can merge. No, they have special units. I will disband them also.
Yes,
Sorry,
sir.
scrap them.
Yes, sir.
Some people and resources returned. I hope they will go back, because they are already probably hungry. Yeah, they are hungry, so they need to go this way. I wonder if there is a road. So probably here we can also remove the blockade. And trading, let's do some trading. So we need machinery, we need high technologies. It's quite expensive, but we cannot produce it. So I will buy everything for 1,500.
Yes, sir.
And machines are expensive. How much do we have? 2,500. So I need to buy maybe 2 machines.
Yes, sir.
But can we sell something? I can sell 200 fuel. Why not?
Yes, sir.
So we need to keep quite positive balance here. Okay, let's play next round. They have road in the mountains. Oh, air attacks. Unsuccessful attack by Azonia. No losses, and we killed 400. Crossbilly version 2 ready. Oh, we can improve engine for our aircraft. More cards. And as you can see, in SHQ we have quite many tanks. So probably it's time to rise our tank brigade. So let's click rise formation with operational headquarters, and we will select the light armor brigade. We can see that we have many tanks in SHQ that we have disbanded last round, and I don't need those 90 new Avengers, which still give us above 50%, so we can create such brigade. And the cost is for political power and nothing else. So rise formation. This looks quite strange. I would expect the tanks from here move to the units. Probably it's because I have disbanded them and they maybe somehow are still treated as during the disbanding process. I don't know. Or maybe some strange behavior, but we can mitigate it and simply use the transfer button and transfer some tanks to the headquarter unit, like 20, to the 1st Armor Battalion, maybe 20 Avengers version 2, and 1 in version 1. Here the same. I would like to keep more or less 30 per battalion, so you can see number 3, here also 30, and the missing 10 to the 1st Light Armor Battalion. Okay, so we have distributed all tanks, so we have tanks inside units, not outside. Let's enable logistics and check if we can use strategic move to move them. We can, because they cannot move this round, but strategically we can move them, and we will move them here, because this will be our new front line for our tanks. A bit unexpected. Let's hope it will be unexpected for our enemies. Okay, this round I cannot move more, because of the logistical points, which means we need to fix our logistical network a bit. So I don't need here those two blockades because currently I am producing quite a lot of logistical points here because of the track station. So I can skip all the blockades and distribute the points freely because here we have track station level 2, so it would be bottleneck for more than 4,000 points. You can see that around 4,000 we can pass through this station, but more would be problematic, but still we can distribute points here and to the south. Probably even we can change this road, so construct road, because we are losing here 2 tiles. I could push the points directly to south, and now if we refresh, we can see that the points will have more action points, but I need to block the points into this direction and also block all points here, and this time full points also should be blocked. I have isolated this hex, and we don't need here recycling facility. I would like to disband it and retrieve some resources. So let's do it. I got 33 metal 1 machine, and let's do it once again. 33 metal 1 machine. So very good. The machinery is waiting here and metal. Let's switch to normal logistics. I would like also to clear custom pull point markers, and let's check south, because here we have unfinished road. If we hide units, we construct the missing part of the road here and here. So next round this road will be connected with our road here, and probably we can try to advance and do some recon. Let's double check what they have here. Okay. 2 ruins and some free folks. We need to capture their free folks, especially this one. So let's do some land grabbing before they arrive and prepare our positions. So I would like to capture some mountains. Probably militia could be better. Yeah, militia can also help here. I need to watch out this area because it's gray, so I lost some recon. That's why they are moving, so top ocean, and also here. So we need to be careful to not lose this road. I will not move all units, but only some. Tanks maybe, let's stay here. Command to the mountains. I would like to avoid any risky movements. So only let's do some recon, and oh, here is a road, and here we have a road. So we'll use this road. And here our tanks will arrive next round. But how many points I will have? 1200. So you know what? I need more. I need more, probably up to here. I would like to have another 1000 to be sure that they can transfer as much as they can. And here we are losing points. So here will be full blockade, and here on to the south I would only allow full points. Also here we are losing points, so block, eliminate waste, switch to normal logistics and check what we can do here. They have escaped, so we couldn't cause any damage, but we can move and annoy them a bit. Here we need to be careful, they are much stronger. So I don't want to come too close to their positions. Okay, so they are here and there. This is risky. Next round I will need more units here, because they are also building a road. Okay, but let's jump to the strange war with Sozonis. They escaped. Simply they escaped. They declared war. They saw our units and they simply escaped. And now we need to chase them. And I don't have enough logistics here. Maybe this is their tactic. They would like to extend our logistical lines more than we can afford. But we can fight always some nomads.
Requesting
Oh,
backup.
they held. And now mutants. We need to chase mutants. They are weaker and weaker each round. So maybe... Who is there? Maybe Zetineria. Do we have border? No, but we can make a border. So we can allow any diplomacy. 23 relation. Can we do any proposed peace? You can see 800 difficulty. So this is the first contact with them and 800 by default. So that's why I was skeptical at start with the diplomacy on this planet. But okay, let's fight mutants because this is our daily duty. You eat breakfast, kill some mutants, and then wait for a dinner. That is the reality of our soldiers. But riders like it. Riders are like natural hunters. They like hunting. Do we need more units here? Maybe I can attack them.
Move it now. All clear, sir.
One surrender, very smart. 50 to 1 should be enough.
All clear, sir.
But, oh, okay, very good. But we can go probably north. Check and do some recon. Because we are not sure what they are doing and we need to refuel. So let's move. Oh, you can see they are hiding somewhere there and they are stronger. So I will move there and next round attack both with riders, but let's hope it will be enough. But they are in the mountains, so I can even give them some space. Maybe they will move. Same this unit. Let's move back to have better to refuel and have some ammo. And this unit probably need help north. So we need to prepare some defense. So I would keep in the desert those guys with anti-tank guns. Here we have them. From the airbase we can move motorcycles to do some recon. They will strengthen the airbase. So we have here two wasp that are good in soft attack. Here I will leave it empty. Maybe they will fight. This unit will be needed here. And you can see, if I disbanded the tanks, they keep for one round the counters. Maybe that's why they couldn't be transferred to the new counters. I don't know. This is interesting. Those guys, they are starving, so much better. We can even try to attack them, but the odds are not good. But with those guys, it's better. But we can also let them die from the starvation and attack next round. Do not risk and do not lose ammo. This unit should strategically move here to support our bombers. I saw that they have some units that were bombing our airbase, so maybe we should have some fighters also. Let's double check. Manage blueprints. It will be ultra right design on top on the little birds. So it will be new blueprint, fighter formation type, and this time we will use the light rocket engine, very small wings, twin charge heavy gauss, and the range is 12. And what's the most important is dogfight 101 is because of the rocket engine, because we are very fast, we have good power compared to our weight, so we are like fast and dangerous unit, but the only problem is low hit points, 95. But let's create them, they will be our protection and shouldn't be expensive. So in the decisions I will build ultra light aircraft for 80 bureaucratic points, so should be very fast.
Affirmative.
And they should be quite cheap. Applied science, full research, or maybe we can change to 80-20.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Gladiator Sensei in Prairie. Our arena has attracted a sensei from a wastelands. He has created a dojo to train gladiators. The sensei tells me he is in the process of training a promising gladiator. He thinks training will finish in 4 rounds. Okay, so let's check. We have money, it's quite expensive, but I wonder what they will give us. Let's check. And also people are happy.
Roger that.
Okay, as you can see, we have plenty of food. We cannot even get more water. We have plenty of oil. We can even sell something. But the prices are quite low after our sellings. Yeah, 4.5. So I will wait with this operation. So now it's time for some spying. But first I will probably attach a shadow spy to our secret service.
Order acknowledged.
Gave her some chance to send spy in this zone, because this will be our next target. Send spy team. We have some chance to do this, but also there is a chance for failure, so fingers crossed, but we never know what will happen.
Order acknowledged.
Success! So very good. Our first 3 spies were sent, and we have 0 political, of course. Let's double check situation. Popularity is decreasing. Credits should be okay. So economic, deep core mining, staff council, RPG infantry, military guided RPG, model little bird, applied science increasing the efficiency of guns for tanks and artillery. Still we couldn't build any artillery, sadly, because of lack of metal and resources. Let's check our assets preview. Any problems? No problems. It means that maybe in Prairie here we should build another recycling facility, because they are producing 120 metal and 90 fuel. So it's very helpful, and we could have another one here. And we will need a lot of metal.
Roger that.
Let's do it. And you can see, we have problem with metal. So probably the industry could be decreased to 75%, because they are the biggest consumer. Okay, and let's double check if we can move anyone. Oh, this unit can be moved here. And this should stay. And go to the front line. Can they do something stupid? Let's hope no. This is risky, big concentration, but we have also machine guns and normal units. Let's hope no breach this time. Let's play next round. They moved a bit, but no attack. Oh, it's good that they are fighting. We have some losses, but we keep our positions. We killed 1000 infantry and lost 10 guns, which is good exchange. Improvised industrial points. We were waiting for this card. Annexation, probably we'll never use it. So let's sum up the situation. And this round we should have much better recon. And you can see how close we are to the Picard. I didn't know that we are so close. So having more spies is very useful. And this road probably leads here and gives them supplies. Check this front line. Here no changes, but there is a concentration of enemies. Maybe they are preparing something, because they have... No, they have hold the line. They are dying. Only few soldiers left. And here also no special movements. So I think we are quite good. Especially this recon opens new possibilities. And in our capital we have our tanks that we can strategically move to the front line. Maybe let's check the newsletter. Sacred School news. Cop Redark has joined Sacred School. Who is Cop Redark? I don't remember anyone like that. Leaders. Do you see this, guys? Cop is capability 5 leader who magically appeared in our regime. I even didn't play a card to hire him. What is going on? Cop, from where do you come from? Intelligence 52, War 47. Charisma is the lowest. Improvisation, 6 sense. Guys, ambition 100. 50 years, so not bad. History. He was enforcer, so specialized intermediate. Let's check. Yeah, 45 intermediate. Maybe he could be security council. History. What else he did in the past? Trader. So improvisation. Then he became a gladiator. This is the gladiator. And he specialized in personal combat. So this is the guy from the event that we paid 3000 credits. So we have a gladiator in our regime, which will motivate everyone and will lead by example. Let's finalize here. So I'm waiting for your suggestions and comments. And thank you for watching and see you later.